plama lacha. Some buga so it's really going to go one more. Montana Manamuka. Moria Souk. So no. Prepared solutions are in question 1. Colorful. Let's check time for 9:36. 9:36. We will only silence. I get to go and I gave him at one piece. Yeah, baby, no stress at all. Travel and check. I'm a good one. What was it? Travel. The token. Aratokele esifuna kanjikiti mina noke wait back to spell. Shout out to Cat, my man. Thank you. X equal 5 plus 3x. Ne? Determine f prime of x without using any rules. This means you don't have to use first principle or use whatever. You use anything. You choose yourself. You don't have any rules that you can use. The second one, you have a rule, first principle. The second one, you just do what you have to do the regulars. Even if you don't use the first principle, still okay, right? So let's go. Can I go to side? We go through it bit by bit. We writing our solution. Let's try another time. Let's try this. Because we have our questions and you. What's up? Let's see what's going on. Okay. I don't want to learn nothing. I'm going to do it. And the echo at the top. So if you even if you're trying to write it, might not right now, well, just like that, you don't know how to keep. We already separate the rules, copy paste. Hi. Yes. Yeah, good. Right? On the next one. Second question. We're deriving 5x to the power 2 plus 3x. Then the derivative of it is 10x plus 3, right? Cool. Oh, I gotta, this is 110. Yeah. This is like not 110, this is one function, I need to say f of x. If maybe there was another standard function that is different, maybe an f that like f to the power x, then come on and might have a y or something. Or maybe an e or a ln or a log. Or I'll give you two. This one. Oh. It's x. Then move on to your right, you need to write f prime, right? Remember, right? Then now determine f of x equals to 2x minus 1 over x. Determine using first principle. You know about this first principle, right? X plus h. Tell what? What name? Tell what? Ke one over I. Twala tse wena ke lebella wena ke kwaletse motho hela. O loketse di tsela no loketse mo ntho. Tsela tsa tshwanetse mo loketse mo ntho. Ka go. Se mo ba tla se bare ke di girls, ke not girls bare ke braces. Yeah, you are bracing your teeth. Can I work with girls? Screw, screw, screw. Screw, screw, screw. And you too, I gotta go to Tiger. Let's man and then I gotta go to Nago. I didn't know Tiger. Move. There's 100 questions that you need to do, right? Then there's 100 questions that you need to use as a chemistry. There's 100 questions that you need to do as a Euclid in geometry. Yeah. There's 100, then 50 of them maybe you might get wrong. 50 of them you might get right. And then when you meet the next 50, you will be right. Once what? It's only about try, even if this one, even if no, not computer. You need to do them like bro. Let's say no, so after this class, you are tired, right? You chill for like what 1 hour, 30 minutes. You do them 2 questions, 5 questions. You are done. Like later, you try them. Outside, you answer just like that. You go hard, like you focus because of that's the only thing that you are focusing on. The pass of your maths exam, right? Maths exam, June exam, I got May, June exam, pass. It's a it's a pass, right? Which is different for others. Like sharp, was it in the student? Yes, it's different for you because of now. You have to face this thing now. When was it back? I think it's 32 from 44. Wait, no, it's 32. Or even less. 31. 31. Yeah. 20 days, 29. After already weekend, then it's 20 something. Days before. How many days before June exam? Before May 15th and May 18th and May 22 and May 25th. 22. 30. 32. Mm. No, I don't think so. If you minus the weekend, I got weekend to you're busy doing something. I give at level let's see. I mean the actual hours that you need to be doing. If you shortcut those hours, I'm definitely sure you're not gonna make it. I'm definitely sure. Because I've been through that route of going through the exam, and if you are not sure and when they test you, you will be haphazard. Once every student knows that when our age, even the tests that you wrote, it's just already passed, you know, or more. He was where it's 15 minutes is gonna be a hell for you that reading time because you already see question number again, question 3 again. Then now what's gonna be happening? Panic mode. You're gonna be trying to scramble the marks. What happens? You lose. Why? But if you know and you've done most of the questions and you've seen the pattern, what happens on each and every question, there's no way. The mistake but majority I'm telling you, there's no way. There's no way. And when I win, so I can say 90 something or 100, why it's possible. It is. So why? For them scrolling, no. Chilling, no. Then go with this. Then after, then you can go all night scroll like until you like which this is full. Once you can rest, you can sleep, you can watch movies, go out, or like go and like whatever. Once because there's a mountain that you need to climb. You see these things, right? If you then you want to do engineering, then there's a mountain that you need to climb. See, for instance, this is trigonometry. See, I want to get Maramoking sets that question one. That all where I want yeah horizontal change. Then now this thing, why is this thing when you think of physics, you know? This angular. Yeah. You know it, right? Yes, that's the very same thing. But this one is equations of motion, mechanical vibrations on springs. And when you're dealing with structural vibrations, you're gonna be using this. But go physics, when you get here, you're like, I hope all of this thing. Yeah, yeah, like W pi n like the question 6 for physics physical science grade 12. There's a question when they want the angular moment, you use the equation uh, like it's like this way W equals to pi n or dn, something like that. You should check the questions, the physics people want. I'll show you. fraction if you use I got this one. Okay, this one you leave it. This one you substituted. It's fine. So now what happened? Yeah. Okay, fine. There's no way this thing can be like this. This one. You can't separate it like this, right? You need to multiply something. This is a fraction. This is not a fraction. This is like a how can you manage to calculate 2x plus h over y minus 1 over minus 2x minus 1 over x, right? What do you want to get? This thing is 1, this thing is another fraction. Yeah, like a denominator, a low no 1 to 1, right? Right? So now, if you have things like this, if you have a regular one, okay, what do you this one? We run or the other unit. If you are adding two fractions, then you find the LCM or the LCD and of this, then you multiply all of them, then now you're gonna have this thing being a over a multiply by a. I get or multiply a. So lame, you're doing the very same thing. Because of these things are not the same. You need to see what can multiply you by your nine come class mara it's gonna multiply this. I get like from okay, let's do this. I don't know more. How do you add these things? So when you find the lowest common denominator, 1 over 2 plus 4 over 5. Yeah, I got more like this one very fraction. Yes. How do you find the lowest CD and then multiply and then have the have a fraction of this that is common for both sides? It's 10. I got both of them. I got it's gonna be 10, right? Then 10 into 2 into 10, 5. 5 times 1 plus 20 times 5. 2 into this. It's another 2 then. 2, 4. 5, 8 or 5. 5 into 1, which is the fraction, right? Plus, then 5 into this. I gotta more you find the lowest common. You compare between the two, then you find that it's 10. Then 10 into this. But again, 5 into this, into 10, 2, right? 2 into 4. You have added the two things, right? I get? Or you forgot this. This is very clear 5. This 5 plus 5 times this is 5, 5 times 8 times this. But again, then again, now 5 plus 5, 8. I get 18, I get over 13, I get over 10. Then like fraction, more calculating your far like the decimal. I get. Mara, no, this skill of calculating this, you need to use it here even if you have variables like x plus y or x over this. You need to see what is the lowest common entail. All of them are 1, so it's gonna take this one. Then you multiply like this. Everything needs to make sense. But when I'm more, it's like you're separating these two. It's a baby, x plus 1 or k 1 over x plus 1 over 1. No way. Unless if you have this might be, or it's what? Because of this one is the way I want. There's no way this one got it can share this. Or I can no. Like, do you fully get it, or like, do you need more examples of this sample before we get to this? Because here, you got a confusion like the variability gets long. X squared plus. On Talohanzi. See that? You don't do it, you can do it this way, okay? Yes, you can try it this way. That's how you're supposed to do it. Here, like, over x plus h, right? Then x times h times 2 times this one. Because of your tsena you x times x plus h. I get then x plus h here 9, you will become this 5 here, and then into this 2 into this number, which is 2 into x plus h, plus or minus, which is going to be this minus here. This one is 1. This one is another gamma. It's another 1. So it's going to be 1 times 1 becomes the very same thing. Then minus. Then it becomes, it's another this thing, it's another x plus this. Then you over x plus into 2 minus this. Or 1, it becomes long. This one minus x plus h. This one comes 2 into plus h into x plus h. Then you expand this, then you end up having everything now will have the very same. We have this as the bottom part. Then after you expand this, or fill it on a d10 as you cancel and the minus and the head fits over like this one and this one, they're almost similar. Get the mirror and not even this one and this. You fill it and we cancel in. Have it, so you have the middle part, then this one is going to cancel. You need to end up having what? Let's do it. If you're not using first principle, how would you try it? You do a 2 plus this over a this, okay? Then this is going to be difficult for you to do it, okay? You're going to do this. You're going to bring this part at the top, right? You understand this, right? Then now, how do you derive this? Then now you're going to have 2, right? Minus, right? Do you get it? What I did? This multiply, okay? I gotta we bring this down.
Yeah.
Like the very same way if we have x squared, we bring this down is 2. Right? Right? Yes, because now this one, whatever, then you over 2x minus you over 1. Then you over 1 is 1 maybe. I get more.
Yeah.
You get it? So lemo, so this one multiply another minus then more this one in the minus 1 minus 1. They are deriving. It's gonna become what? 2 minus plus, right? Minus 1, it's a baby, minus 2, right? Then you have what? You have 2 plus, if it leads, bring it here. I got now, it's a solutions are her feathers in the river setting. More. Or we leave it like this by mark. I can come then you by mark even if you leave it like this. But you can put it good, put it in a nice way. Whatever. Like this. I got to find it as a fraction. So now you can leave it as a negative exponent. Right, so like this one. You can, even if some people are messy, they leave their solutions like this. Now you can keep it clean so that like half of one of this thing, it makes sense to you. Right? It's gonna be x squared.
Hey, but we reckon like abanya go bona we tsamolla.
Yeah, this is the answer. This is the answer. This and this are the same. You can see the equal sign in between. Yes, this is 2, this is 2, this is x over. In what way?
I can egg fraction.
In what way?
It's all gets one.
Mara, how did you find this thing? This thing is this. You did this for you to work, right? Then you need to bring it back to here. How did you find this function? Where's the question? So that the person who gave you the question can relate to your solution. Now, the person gave you this thing, you bring him something, even if it's a solution, but they don't understand the representation of how you put it. Now, you need to put it back to where they gave you in that form. So that okay, now, if you derive this thing, then you're gonna make this thing go, then you're gonna increase this by 2. Now it makes sense to them. Now what does the function will do? The function will then have a constant. Now it will be as you increase the x, this one will go smaller. If you increase this one is bigger. And a bigger number dividing a smaller number, it reduces this one. Why one? Yes, it's inversely proportional. Yeah. Why one? Thank you. So far we wanna get. So this is like something that I'm not gonna test that. When I was whispering on the other side, I was saying, after you do this, try this and see if you are getting this now with this. Cause like my fellow if it's a cancel, you must get this. Where it's what? Like something like this. In over more usual refraction because you're getting is to expand the refraction. You're not taking words because you feel it's a cancel h then that h goes to zero. Oh, you know, you have done this. That's why I was confident that this one I'm giving you an exam type question that maybe you might try. I know this one will mess you apart that one because of inner fraction going fast. Then it's gonna be big. So it means you must pay attention and do it slowly. But you tried. You were doing it just that you used the wrong rule of maths here. So are you willing to try it again?
Yeah.
Please, let's go. Sasu. It's tough, I know. But this one weighs a lot of marks sometimes. And I will not in any operations that I will solve for X. Second question, third question, Garafunda. You are also practicing for the graphs here. You're still doing this. And movie how the classic one, I don't question they give you the function, then they say solve for X if this is you know how to. This one will feel is one I determine this f prime equal to 0, then when you turn in you are already clean, so that's when you're comfortable. Just that little more at how it is more. This is visualization now. You know, I get Y and X. You check which one is bigger, the X, the domain, then mix them. Usually, also one shop on the mix range in the domain in the range, and so you must make sure that you sleep, take care, drink more water, focus. Drink more water, yeah, as you study, you need to drink more water so that you don't fall asleep. Seriously, you're gonna keep on getting annoyed of going back to the toilet the whole night.
So what do you keep awake?
Yes, you need to work. Or else it's tough. I know. I've been through that and I've asked my friends to help me. I know, because I failed before, and I failed a lot of times. Failed twice. Other times I got excluded twice. A 4-year degree, I did it in 8 years. Who would do that? No one. They'll give up. Most of them give up. I've been there. Baba Bayaba did spanning Babu, Bagrada, Baba Bayaba plays by UG, Bagwala Tata, and Grada. Once what I appeal thinking big to fit it. Once what I understand this lonely part so well. Once what because I had to put my bullshit aside, start focusing on the shit. And it only pains you the failure. Once what I want to tell you. Let I'm to know what's wrong. Go boots and I or wait, I quit. If we quit saying, man, what I quit, hit me up with quit. Can I quit? And suddenly put quit. And I got laugh about quit on Google. Yeah. So make sure that you know how to go with all these guys. I'm making do. I'm not going to do so to our turn to have to and so and things and being like that. Yes.
You want to know real
I don't know. I really don't know. I could know who the operation in to I can level la fella just to I don't really Or kona ke bona pila no coding. Oh, you have a function behind a function. Then it means this one needs to have another. This one needs to go below again. Yeah. It's a fraction over a fraction. I get you already have this. This one might throw a light sharp. It's a minor one. It's a mara when you deal or this part of the games when you're more the whole thing is developed.
I times.
No, kara like when I'm cool sharp, but like this thing, the denominator of this part is still this. The denominator of this is still this. Or it's for all of them. Yeah. Then you have the H again, go class, which means you'll need to deal with the first fraction good, After dealing with it, this one will then be here as a divide. Then now it will multiply. As it multiplies, it becomes what? A 1 over. I get You get it now?
Yeah.
Sharp. Get out of the equation.
Multiply
Or
with fraction.
x plus or no, multiply with fraction. Irregular fades up the more one and line, and then it's simplify. You get to the answer, and then you really more. It's category solutions. Guys, if you want one-on-one consultations, let me know. Some people are asking about my email. Some people text me on other platforms. Now I don't have assistance, guys. I can't go on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook pages and answer you. I know I have split myself too thin, but I apologize. But I don't reply your messages. I found messages from 2023, 2024. Even last week I missed. Chilis, Andreas, something like that. Send me. It's a parent of a mechanical engineering student at Mankar who wanted to get assistant with their test. So if you are in here, let me know if you still need that, because I tried to reach out. It was late, and that's the latest message. The other ones are old. I want you guys to go through my email, crazycry@gmail.com, or my number, because so kunzima tough. Grade 10, 11, 12. IEB grade 10, and then grade 6, grade 8. Technical students, Lechava Meregwa pet. The pet design is coming, and then we have an engineering graphics pet as well. So if you're looking for that, because it's gonna take you the whole year to do it, I'm available for consultations virtually only. Why did you just write one FM and then just write a line? It's still okay. I gotta play LA. So you just Tala, you have one fair and the like people like, yeah, this one I gotta get it's way Patala 0 over 2 over like 2 over this. Yeah, but it's okay. Even if you're really like this, you continue doing good. Continue. Gonna expand a lot. And go for this one, no food, right? We have them. So let's shake out. Shake out. Not a square here. Like wait. Yeah, do it. Do it. And you have. It's okay. It's more easy. I want you to be careful, especially with this. When you get to certain places like here, try to have a bracket first, because you don't know how this multiplication will affect the whole, unless if maybe you are there already. Yeah, like something like let's say now, even if here you're expanding this, I got 2 times this, is it negative already by this being affected by this? Or because now you were positive, then are you affecting them again in your head? Because more steps and get more. So basically, what I'm explaining is, if another one, then minus, which is this minus, then now you're busy multiplying this. How about you put it back here, then multiply freely. After, then you say this thing multiply by the whole thing, so that other terms that are positive here will be changed by this. Or if then you are that sharp, you can just say 2 times this and say positive, then say multiply by this, then say 2 times that positive, then multiply by this. Just like the matter, that's a 2-step operation. Every time in one step, it's going to be difficult. So rather, we erase or I don't call it. If what you want to know, so that we don't have any mistakes of this one having the very same as this one, this I cancel and I don't know. Yes, like lay more notes or other multiplans where one of this thing. Yeah, even in the Lorega Mara minus 4 point. Yes. What's all up in sharp? I got always to multiply. Then a can get second time, this one times this. I get then this one times this. I get what's all up in that one. And I was really positive. It's only positive. The second one. But this one, bro. What more? Why more did you write positive? More and you wrote it. Yeah, you know. Oh, you made a mistake. I signed it. Oh, then we start. Stay there. Don't quit like Rab and know and do it. Be proactive. Don't like Sarah in the hand. Like if we're in the hand of a little bit, like you just have to count downwards, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. In your brain, like faster. Like okay, I see a mistake. Okay, let me do it. Because you won't matter. What matters is gonna be the final end. Right now, it's still the iterations. Remember? That's what I'm saying. Like even if you fail countless times, it will only matter at one time you succeed. You only have to win once. Once you have it, then you have it. They won't take it back. They won't, because you have lost it so many times trying to give it to them now. Finally, yes, once. I remember last time I told you, staying like this in this difficult is better than killing all of these questions fast and then just calling back. Yes. Now your brain is at work. It's telling you like every time you see something like it's like I hope all I'm market I have to see. Hi, Brian, Summit, Ali. I hope you are good. Now that I'm thinking something quickly.
So
Yeah, we really don't know for it. Also, what like I go to for it to expand, then did you multiply or write? I'm looking at this step now. He did not divide, right? You only multiplied the nearly sharp again. So now you can write this as like the answer something or something here. Boom. So you have this one, I'll call it A. This one, I'll call it -1. This one, I'll call it B. Then you have x plus h. Okay? I want you to see something. X plus h here. Then you have this one here. You're not forgetting this h. You're not forgetting this h. You must always write it like here. Right? It's here. Now to write it nicely, you might say this. Okay? Divide by h. Okay? This one, right? Then now it's gonna be all of everything. What's gonna happen? Right? Then what's happening here? What's happening here? Bible? So meaning if you have something like this, you will just go from here to, some people will do this, then not explain what happened. This step from here to here, it's this. You get me? Keep it that in mind always. Like same way more in numbers, in variables, anywhere. This is the rule. And when it makes sense to you step by step. Okay, sure. This one is the thing. It's a fraction over another thing. Then you can already see shortcut this. Then now using this, if you have operations like this, you can shortcut things. I got more you have this, you can just say multiply by that. Or even further, have this one out. But this one forward, it's gonna be way tricky. And it's a little bit deeper for we really come. But you'll try it. And I love that you try it. Whether you get it right or wrong, you're still getting closer to the answer. The answer is this one. And you know how to do it this way. You are comfortable doing it this way. But now what you need to learn is doing it for using first principles. Why so I get? All the number of fancy symbol 2x, my plus 1. When we start up in one now feel it in so that I train you on those what cry you know don't know. Yeah. Swap either swap without my help. So I showed you this, so it means now you can have H and see if you had. If I either had, I don't know. I don't know. We tried, but we have to get it. I got all weird and like that, like you have to get that. So then you pay me to say get them. So we cannot do. One did that. Yeah, no, no, very, no, very, operation. Or we are no offended on an X, on an each sugar type thing. X, what I can fit on the new. So I will same time. Most of them really simplification. So now what you can do now is multiply this like that so that you can see which one stays with this one with this one. Already the twig so that it's leaving. Yeah, like we do with this one. Or not in again. Can numb. Can DBE. Oh, this is good. Differential calculus. So I want to how can you know I want to from you like x f of x is equals to minus 2x plus 3. They will not make this thing a variable, they will make it a constant so that you don't have to substitute that this x plus 1 into it. So now you are only working with one side. But now when it gets difficult, it's like if you have this. Now if they tell you to use first principle for this one, so it's still doable. You can see you have a power of 4, you have a power of 2, then some of the things are even. This side is still fine, you have a constant. Now you have the problem of 2x to the power 4, this one and this one, you get one. With the numerator, you have, it means now, let's say, what would you do? Four plus then we go on yeah, and then when you try them to do them S1 in S1 fraction and trying to do it, it's like way off fun because I cannot do it now. It's only a matter of not knowing what to do, it's a matter of mistake. You always see of not doing so. And you see now how easy it is. Yeah. Yes. It's also remembering sizes. We're talking about 1/7 something. Ere, oh, it's your calculator, no? Why would you calculate? Why? Karo dila ka di-variables mo. Ho na le bothata ka gore. Gape nna ke ra go na le bothata re ko thuse ke bone. Minus, ke ya minus ana godimo setseng. 2x. 2x minus 2h. Oh, mo ga etseng. Minus. Positive. This one is going to be positive here. And then oh, you still have this to deal with throughout. Wait, what? But now your thing is short. Your problem is short and getting one. So what do you have? Get like one like a motlar. Ponaling one a 4x. And then plus 2h minus 1. Then minus 2. Again. Then plus. Whatever. Everything is 1, 1, 1, 1 only. Now you have the very same problem that you had there. So what do you do? This thing now it means he has to come here. So now come off alone soon to fill it only. However, go class. So mara not yet. We are not yet there. So it means we have to solve this problem the very same way. How I live so I got we have this. Scale it it needs to be carried out, meaning no what I'm saying or no sana batata when you go limited on a left you so no multiplier x then more no multiply ke 1 then in everything over x then overlay then heady felele hx come cool and read it's going deeper, it's going deeper and deeper nana. Stop asking the pastor to go deeper. Go deeper, yeah, mama. Whatever that he said, it's enough. Go deeper, no profit. I'm rooted. Hello, I come on. Go deeper. Um, I think like your engagement of hard work, it's making me skeptical about my acceleration plan with you. This 100% that I'm telling you about. I need you to work. Yes. I don't know. Like it's like I mean sometimes like or is it like I'm going to I can't give I'm going feeling that thing that transfer or travel into the way or again. When I got out now and told or it ain't that I over to know and you tell me what yeah let's show you let's a little like even if you are smart you will ask yourself like am I really ready for this thing? We've been working some at home. Alright. This is session out like it's maybe 2020 something or whatever. Or 19 or 20 whatever. But it's been there. We've been working. But what matters the most is you. Do you work more than what you do? Because that's where the tutor and student action works. When now the student makes the tutor work more because of the homeworks, the questions that we give, the more we give more class. Okay, but I don't know what to say. He ran to so call one swap or everything is smooth. You just need okay. I did this boom 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 boom. Then how do you go about this boom 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 boom? Can you send me a solution if you have some time? Boom 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 boom. You get me? And I'm telling you this because we're not even bored. And you're the only one. Or something. So no way to go again. maybe you are practicing and getting everything right on your own, or you are not practicing at all. And the other one, ke yone e sala mo nthong ya gore, I hope I practice because if I will, you're gonna forget them. Yeah, it's getting closer. Eh? No, not yet. This is not yet.
I say yet.
No, I can you still remember how did you get here? You start here. I get by doing this and over H. Now let know we must do whatever and say over H plus whatever. Then work with this thing, see what happens after that final fraction, which is this. You are after which is this and this and this. You are now going to sky final up in or it's one boiler yana, boiler strength, more multiplication. Okay? And divide. After multiplying this, you can not say you divide, you multiply this. But this is not. One way it's like first final step, and then you're gonna forget. I want you to do it step by step. Everyone learns to go on to the and one time, sure. Well, one number. I guess you did multiply. You found out this is x squared. X now. This is minus x. This is h. Right? This and this are the same. You know why? If you divide this, you're gonna go back to the. It needs to be the same consistently. One swallow. You can't change anything here because you're gonna deal with another problem that you didn't start with.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, one swallow. If you divide this, then move one, it's gonna go back to one. This one is gonna go back to this. Because it does not have anything here, it's gonna remain like h over x. You are still fine. Now, what happens here? You still have this, right? You were dealing with this operation at the top. This one you left it. Now we are here. Right? Now, after this, you are fine. This thing can now be plus h over hx. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, manipulation. If you do it slowly, by the time you run, you do it like even if you're not looking at it, because you know it so well. It's what? So it's 2 plus 1 over x squared. I think we must do exponents and I have videos of exponents. And let me check it on my YouTube. I'll show it to you. Oh, did you sign in now? Okay, you didn't do it. Yeah, I got it. I finally got it. I signed in. Yo, you should try it. It looks amazing. Even on the phone, it was not working. My phone isn't even an answer. Not how I am. So, now we got a shame in some delay. The whole night I was trying to code. What is that thing? Then what if you go to the global CSS, like I'm like wow. So I want to overlap the first one to be it gets the kind of like no regard calculus of it's like a content no one so same O2 no before you is now you can continue. Now you have a fraction that is proper now, right? So now what do? Simplification. What are you great number simplifying polynomials up until you have your h or like factorize what means after factorizing you're gonna have your h on the side. Try to multiply this. So this one will make sense. No, qualify now. X squared again.
Yeah.
Hx squared. H
Yeah.
times h squared was hx squared plus h squared plus Then now what is common here? It's still hx. So this one after him so or what you can do because this one your basis we cancel. You can leave it like this and separate this and see if they canceling. Separate the terms. Again now you're about to take it to 0.
Yeah.
It's more simpler.
Okay, this one.
Minus. I got this thing. It means we have 2x. I got more. Was I mean multiply over no was cancel it. You just leave it like this. What I'm saying is 2x h over x h plus x. I got plus. I got this thing is like this. Okonobona more okay if then this. Okay, Hello, no way, one salad. Which time will go to 0 or something? I don't know. What do you think? I'm asking you from this thing. I got more. I wanna get a full thing. You can just say this multiplied by this, but it's gonna confuse you. Horosala which terms. So this one is common on all of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can separate them and say x, sala x, h. I get then no sala 2x over x plus h a ka re ka mogara ya affectile tse di sa dirisana le one o lokane multiply unless there is something like that on the top, right? Am I right? Ka botsisi no re no botsa something no I got move wow how can I like this thing is it's a 110 is like x plus h is 110. This one when it's separated by a bracket. This one is like 4 2 plus 4 into x plus 3. It's usually when I get number one because it's multiplication. I want x again, then the multiplier and Mariagamo it's a Malay. I don't know. So again, what's a line?
2x over x plus h.
Okay. Then come on. We don't know.
2h over x plus h.
What's a 2h if you like? Over x plus
H.
then what's like x over to minus right?
Minus, yeah.
Then plus h what?
Over hx.
One again. So after go to 0. This thing is only getting affected. Or can I say so? Oh, so it's gonna be this thing times 0. 0 over dx, x. So then it becomes a problem. This one does not affect our thing. The one that affects is this one. This thing was supposed to go.
Yeah, I gotta go then give you this already. I guess you cancel it.
How was it cancelled in 11 class?
Why?
Yeah, like Yakamomo maybe was not supposed to be x squared. Or this one was supposed to be cancelled in this one. Once or like we can't have we won't have 0 over x. Which is still acceptable because it's still 0, but like now it's weird. Because now I get this one needs to I don't want to regret in here. I don't want to regret in hindsight. I gotta go my feelings until I get 2 plus 1 over x. So Ronaldo and 1 2. Ronaldo and 1. 1 here is 8. This one is 8. Rosalaga 1 over x squared. Okay? Do you get it here? I got x. Look at h. Then h here. This last h over h x.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yes. Then now what I'm trying to say, it's something one little page in the like one like x h goes to 0 because that's the only h that was left here. If then this thing goes to 0, we're gonna let x into this x. I cancel a little. Or I wanna now it gives you a 1 because this h come with 1 time, this h come 1 time. Now it gives you 1 over x into x plus 0. Then now x plus 0 and x squared. Now we have this part. We're gonna walk and check this other side. This other side, is it giving us that thing now? That 2. This one given 9. Yeah, you cancel it.
You cancel it.
Yeah, you are 1 1.
There was a h.
Yeah, it's like h. 1 over h. H over 0. 1 into h squared.
X.
I gotta make something. Before I go to limit, I gotta make h. So now, what's allowed? X. Over. You know, 1 over h plus x plus h. Okay? Yeah. Then if you say this thing goes to 0, then it's gonna be 0 times x plus 0, 1 over 0, and divide. You see? Yeah. You can have something like that. You need to be ending up with 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. There's some more on the number. H times h. So like x plus this class. Then state correlate a. You're gonna have 2x plus 0, which is like yo. Okay, this is correct. However, no, 2. No, I don't want 2x. Okay, I wanna know. Can get x plus h. Then now, if you limit, what happens? Then it's 2 over x. It's 2 plus whatever, and define the come plus that other side a. Whatever. Then now this middle part needs to dissolve so that our ultimate solution from here to here, it's all. You get it? Yeah. That's the derivation. That's the derivation I need to see. So our operation here, something somehow maybe I get off I'm trying to give you the simplification on how do you proceed.
Get out of here, Lisa. I'm not gonna cancel.
The operation you I cancel on. Yeah. There's no now what I'm saying is this thing is an operation like this. This thing is one thing as it is. This thing A, this thing are two different things. A times x plus this thing, it's not x times x or a times 1. This is not that. If you want to do it, you have to multiply all of it and remove the brackets and say you have ax plus a. Then now this thing we want, if then you like into one, not the separate, then you can divide it, guys. So like this, let's see this. This is not, it's not this. And it's one. So the very same way you can't say a moody mager and I can magere RAB. So okasere a cancel a cancel half as a cancel how can a cancel or a cancel it needs to cancel this one or I don't need any thing nearly a b over a plus b. How would you simplify this? What? You can see this will this will be how more salary. This is really wrong. Or maybe I is really like I can check this grade level with that. Or grade 10. Let's go back to grade 10 and do maybe a plus exponents, a plus b. Because of calculating that thing or it's like the simplest form of things. Yeah, when I was going to this thing, sorry, they are the ones that are teaching you how to add things like here. 3 plus this over 6. What is it? It's 3x over 6 plus 6 over 6. Then it's what? It's gonna be end up as 2. It's x over 2 plus 1. I get you would separate them.
Is there plus 2? Why?
1. I get 6 over 6.
Oh, yeah.
I get. Yeah. But now, if this was reversed, there's no way you'll separate that. And you won't say if engebelimo elimo, no 6 over 3x fela. Half is our 6 o plus or 6 over 6. Also 6 over 3x plus 6. Elo 1. Where one? I guess ax a squared plus 2a plus this one. How would you separate? You didn't want to simplify, so you know what's common is a is common here, a is common here, a is common here. So if I take a out, then it might be able to cancel out this one out. Then if you bring it back, you still have this a squared 2a squared over. So everything that you okay, it's not it. If you have this, but we want to start here, not simplification. Even this one. This one is dividing this, dividing that, multiplying. So when I will confuse about tomagat, what I to multiply this thing around. What necessary bracket of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Okay. So brackets first. Division first. Brackets of first, division after. I got the board. I got not brackets. Eh? Only bracket. Level is so. Level is your number. Only bracket. So what was first? Division. Yes. Then you come with multiplication. That's why I'm saying that one. I said that, right? This one A, yeah, X, yeah. Now what I'm saying, I was saying you will start with this and then multiply this comma field brackets around bot mass. Bot mass again, brackets off first, the brackets off again. Brackets off. What are the thing? A. Here is thing more O. Oh, I think we are with the digging, get division, you start with D, then you go to A.
Brackets off.
Yeah, I got brackets off. Then
Carrying
what I think? Yeah,
division
nagare.
first. What I get a mountain
Eh, ke ra A because of after B, I would D, ho tla O. After O, ho tla D. After D, ho tla M. After M, ho tla A. After M, after A, ho tla S. That's what I was trying to say when I said no. You say brackets off, then after you do it.
Alright.
They are off, right? Then you go to the next one. Again, which is division. Then after division,
Multiplication.
or maybe I'm trying. We still saying the same thing, but like okay, maybe nice everything in wrong order, but we meaning the same thing, right? Or when order.
When I realize wrong, like right.
Oh, okay. You're always right.
Yeah.
By the way. Oh, you want to be one of those. You want to sleep at night with being right. Let's see this one. Like okay, back if you really were to simplify this one is the lowest, right? Then come again, your one, the same. I get. So I like operation that I did. Can I like for this part? If you were to simplify it, this one is still one. Then you will want to have this multiplied by that, right? Then this one, it's one. So it's one multiplied by four. One. Then what happens? Marmonic equation. That's why now they are multiplying the whole thing. Sure. Oh, this. If we look at this, I know this one. Yeah, okay. This one is a simplification. No, x plus x plus 1 over this. So now we're dealing with these two, but this one difference of two squares. So we're gonna expand that. Then it's only one of the ones that are here. Then we have a difference. You go around with that one. If you have that, you multiply. Or sharp, this one puts it as those ones that you guys do it like this. We use like that. Then exponents rules. This ones and this ones. You okay with them? Because more minus 3, are you okay? Are you comfortable? And then if you're driving something like this, would you understand that there's a minus or a plus in before this coefficient? Something like you will get it. Okay, this one. Well, how would you do it? This is not a to the power minus 1 plus b to the power minus 1. This is not. Right? I'm telling you why one again. It's what? It's 1 over a plus b. This part only. So meaning you can take this.
I can take this more.
Yes, I got this thing is minus. Yeah. You can bring it here, and what will happen to this? Positive. Let me show you how. You will do this for you to see it. Equal sign 1, 1. This one is this one. Now this one, if we were expander, what's this simplified? It's 1 over 1 a b. Okay? What's this? This is the same as 1 divided by 1 over a b. Right? Then what's this? 1 times a b over 1. Then what's this? Smaller operations will lead you to this. That's why I'm saying don't skip these things. These are the basics that are happening in your brain. But now, if you're used to like doing it, you will no longer write this. But it's very good for you to do this. It's like you are grade 1. You are showing your operation step by step. You won't get misled. Hard. How you know the last step that I did was this. I was not kidding because I know this thing is happening in my brain, but I need to understand it visually. Once I see it visually, now the next thing will be is, now let's go to this one operation here. You understand why it's like this? This one is the inverse law. It's the same as this one. They have y over x minus this. But now, if you're gonna make this thing in the equal hash up, we might do this. This and this are the same. If I give you a solution like this, then you look for this. This is an exponent problem, right? Exponential graph. But it has x and y. Yes, it's similar to this. Move inverse. This one I want to be a mara no. So mutagaran quality this thing be alpha question. You'll write this one good, this one good class, and then you have a minus one at the top to reveal. It starts with even if it's constant. Minus one, then it's equals to this one, right? Same. This one is more trickier than this. It's similar to this, but it's not. However, the answer thing, it fails the numerator. This one ends up in the denominator because of what you're doing is just shifting this from here to here, then leave it as positive. It can't go there. Even if you try to do those small operations here, you will see it ends up what I want. So now, are you okay? This one, you are good, right? X, any number to the power. That one. This one is another very nice law, okay, that you need to know. If you have a like 1 minus 1 multiplied by 2 minus 1, you are having what? 1 over 1 times. Okay, this will take whatever. Then if you have 2 positive gamma, this one and this one, they are multiplied. So they are showing you that this is A, this is B. Then minus 1, then now you're gonna have 1 over A times B, then we can write it what AB. Someone they still have that dot in between. You get it? What's what I get? So Scava, nothing like that. Or you relax. What's the first principle of it was? How can I solve this? This one is on, you need to be doing countless of them. You see, after deciding, you test. You see, there's other test. Test 1, test 1, test 1, test 2, test 3, test 1, test 2, test 3. Then after, these things will now change based on what I write. I don't just decide, okay, if it's so, x equals to positive 1, x positive 1 or minus 1, minus 2. After our of it, also check. So to check or that solution that is positive 1, if you put 1 here, 1 minus 1, it's 0. Then you get it. Is it positive? No. Then it means now this sign does not suit. This solution does not suit. The only solution that suits is the one that agrees with this thing. After you've calculated, you are good with that. That's equalities. So with inequalities, revision, exponents, as well as calculus. But calculus only first principle. So this one, after we do things, I like to encourage you that you do it again alone. Like no other to win it. So how it is and no there was only page like away from the book, I really are just like trying to see or like you know when see even if you just do it why it's hard, that's the playful way of doing it. Operations like this are for you to get used to such. Then let's so we do a lot of them. This one also, this goes was already question 1 bar x plus 1 x. So nowhere about m plus a. They just this one multiplication already commas. It's a like by like go 2 so 3. This one and this one again. exponents over an exponent. Ne? No, these things are ready to be pulled. Yeah, these questions, type of questions, factorizing and simplification. Or when it's much 12, it looks almost this time around.
Yeah.
Okay. This one I like it for you. Because now it has a 15, 5, 5. You'll have a multiple, there's no 9, but there's a multiple of 5. So you'll work with multiple of 5, then you'll have 3. It's easy. Then you have 2 to the power, whatever. Are you comfortable? If I put X here and give you as a question, would you be able to do it? Yeah? And then if I say from this, I just put equal to 0 or equals to 1 plus X.
1 plus X.
Yes, and then say solve for X. You'll be able to do this, and then go whatever in X plus mamang, 30 to the power X plus 1 equals to 9 to the power X. Then you'll solve. Or let's look at her face.
Yeah. Okay.
Come like okay, what historical. Let's see now this one. Yeah, this one. Like what I put on this one. I want 5 to the power X plus 2 minus 5 to the power X plus 1. Alright? Equals to 25. Or let's say 125 equals to 125. That would be one question that you'll be solving. This one is only simplifying. These are expressions. They don't have equations, equal signs, right? Expressions, right? So now, from simplifying expressions, what you understand or just simplify now, how to simplify side I want to get only times x, the 5 times 5 to the power x equals to 125. Then now it will be 20. We're gonna be 125 divided by 20. Then we come 5 to the power x. Again, equals to 125 divided by 20. Then you'll get that number. Then you'll try to find it to raise it to 5 to the power something so that the bases are the same. Then now you only equate the exponents. I get. That's how you'll play with it. I'm just giving you inside your head, or like how would you play around with them. It's just simple operations, and then you multiply. For this one of expressions, it's only multiple. You separate one or factorize. Which one is common here? 5x, 5x it then 5x it then. And then 5x kontle. Can I 5 into 1 go sala e minus 5 into x go sala 5 e then go sala ka tsetsa ka mogare di yona di operation. Then you get it, ne?
Yeah.
I hope.
I agree.
Serious, Onka. Serious. Oh my God, yeah, 25 maybe that's here. Only those are the multiples that you might see or find if you have a 5, 3, 15. Or wanna like now, you see how my brain works because of I've seen a lot of questions. Yeah. That's how I want your brain to work like that, to be like that. Because once you start to see 5, 3, 15, you know somehow not the number. So who wanna 18, 9, why is it like about 32? Why? Not all Ukraine, but you start to see it the way it is. And now, distance formula is really like an really like sometimes you forget this or you leave minus plus here, like something like that. That's your only mistake. The other one, we must do these ones over the course of the phone. Go for the question. Ne? Question. Then I'll summon you the links to the videos for solutions. Or even the problem, the problem before the solution. Then I'll share with this. It's on against your feet. Like this kind of one. When I get to take a phone, the photo. Mara, you gotta decide one like intseng ke motlhatsa mme a senya pele bana le ke ntšhi bana ba rile le se ba reng ba se ka dira ngwana ga ke nyake di-markets man mmereke ne ke nyaka nna tsela ke ya bazari mo ba mpoditšela mo gae nna mmaka phela ne sena ditsela tsa beng ke se skate tlhasobola ke swantse o lele ka di-nsfape dipasare le scomo it's always one this is translation you need to know how to draw bana le go fa graphic paper mola wa itse wa somfana korela ka ke dire bjang bara nna I want you to pass so bad this one is going to lebala ga ka tsona thata re le thata ka tse ke tsona tsore re thomo itsa nna le wena ka tsona so homework ke nyaka go fa this one ke yona ke how ya wa bona ebile so ke bone ke jampile le teng ya nngwe ya moretile ile mo so ke nyaka go scanela go irela and then ke tse di-solution tsa teng a ka na memo wa teng so I'll take photos and then send them to you this one especially this one ke nyaka go ire e tshwana le e can we go through that one quickly because re feditse no almost done ke nyaka re the first principle book. This one is the same. Solutions at the end. I wish I was able to print them for you. DY. It is same thing, but more you don't use if become impatient. So now if you have this one, dy dx, this one is saying, if you remember what they told you, this one is this. Right? So now determine this. I said determine this f of x if your y is this. Then what's that? Now you have this du dx with respect to x, right? Equals to
2x.
That's 2x. Why would 2x? No? Before you do it derive because of it will confuse. You just have to write this first and expand this function first. This function wala boima cause nke go reka mang ka go illustrate ke tse pedi ka diketse. Then after you do whatever that you say, do this. Okay? 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 This one, I got 4x. I don't want to explain because I won't. Which is f of x, dy dx. I'm deriving this with respect to x. But this is a y function. This is the same as f of x. I'm deriving it with that. I'll have 6 times 4, it's what? 24, no? 24, 5. Minus 3 times 4 is 12. 2, 1, 0. 0. Because that's a constant, right? You're doing calculus, guys. We're deriving this function. It's giving us this, right? And now, what else? We're done. You're supposed to do this. So you guys in that. I'll find the script. Basically, I was trying to see this one. I go for the o leng ko tloela dilo tse tsotlhe ice cream wena eng ke bone ntho e le ba re ke mang doma ka bona le ole ba re ke mang koketso ditaba tsa rona di tla feletsa di tsena ke batho ba kwa heno ka gore ke ba tlwaela ke ne ke re kante o ka yone a ba teng nna kore sele ke ba bona ke ba bone mare ke kgalenyana maybe 2 weeks ago not kgale koketso teng o tsamaile ne mare ne le teng o tloena bolela bona bona gape ke fetileng domana le teng kopana le ena a tsamaya le damane la re kana a tsamaya le mang a di hoile so ka re kgante kana a tsamaya le mang a se tsene batho ba teng ba koloi ke bona kela ke bone ka koloi ela bone ke re ya ke pholo ke nthele ke pv mare kopana le nna ke re ka itse ba fana bala kopana bona e ba rata di-corona mo nang le corona bona bona ka re ka itse bona kele ke VW okay batho ba bona ke ka fora ga se dumela ntho mo tsama le go bone ka se dumele dilo tseo or wa di dumela wena bone bone mana ba a ga modene ba rata modene mama lo tla bona ba fana ba sala ba fana ba bone ba tsela le suka se ba di Anna. Batho ba ke di-DJ mama e batla phelela mabele so no with respect to why more like lona like no we didn't you are getting f of y f of x f of t a function of time so now you need to get f of t prime right what is pre-prime this is so how can you derive this one you like to simplify your baby maybe but this is common all the way, right? If this is common all the way, what do? You simplify first. You start by simplifying, right? Before you derive. Is it derive? Yeah, it's derive. Differential. Yeah. Right? Then now, what do you have here? Divide, right? Alright. What do you have here? Why it's not right? 7 over t squared. I want to explain my operations. Right? Yes? No? Onka? Yes. Focus. Then I think it derive or mampona get a murira. Or when I think it to me miracle, Rasala Modimo simplifying our problem so that we can solve it later. Then our simplification also needs to be correct. What's this? What do we put on T? On T? Yeah. If that's 2. Good. Then this one. Minus. Who's more minus? Only 2. This and this, I will say. Yeah. Alright, this
this and this.
This and this.
Oh,
Are the same.
are the same.
Oh, like more like a super line, line, and this one. This and this are the same, right? Eh? Or that's how I plan on this and after this. So,
Yeah, that's what it is. These two are the same.
don't be. So, now, can we work on this? No, not yet. Let's just try to simplify it further, right? 7 t minus t t over
Half
positive or negative.
negative.
Now you can now say deriving with respect to dt. Then say okay, half. Okay. Uh-uh. Then you win. Minus 3 over 2. Right? Oh, we haven't. Oh, I'm not derive. Okay, that doesn't talk. Or positive. Plus 0. Yeah. This one is a constant. Sure. Then the final one will be this, and then now you can write it well. You can just say dy dt. So 14. 5 over 2 of t. Then the gamma cube. Mara mapedi ke negative. A re busetse pele go tlase le on. E le positive yang confuse. Positive. Mara no really positive go tlase. So this 3 is going to be positive. If you bring it at the top,
Positive.
negative. Go numerating. Yeah, no go class. Then yeah, this one you're gonna do the very same thing. All of them. Lay more dx here. This thing is saying this. They're just teaching you this versus this versus this. And also on other variables like t, u, they just it's still the very same principle. Get it now?
Yes.
Sharp. Now go video time of it. Then yama you like the volume of that game. All why will I? Ke box. It's not only just that maga fan de la go feel if I'm a fool or not in a box and go what's again and I will resolve so. So I expected you to go through the very same thing that we did. Why? I said, what I did. Sharp, even or like opal like hotoma or like what's happening about. A rectangular container made of a sheet steel metal, which has no lid. First thing, no lid. Minus screwing, like a boxy fair. Has a length of 2x. It an x fair. It an 2x. It an x fair. Right? X and then the breadth is x. 2x and x. It can go feel on a simple, go feel say what square. So it's x gamma x gamma. The only there's no difference. Gamma say that. Gamma what difference I say. breadth is smaller, width into length is long, and then breadth is smaller. And the height of H, can you draw them? Yeah, draw them. 2x and x and H. But x, you know, draw 2D, x, 2x, then but again 2x little x.
I guess he really got 2D.
Dimensions first one or if in different. How do you find the area for that one? Length times breadth, obvious, right? Then how do you find how so no draw fella like so when I say yeah, so 2D shapes. So great one. Square, rectangle. These are these are 2D shapes. These are 3D shapes. Sa kwata. Sonke uyithi. Abanye kulidura mara kama ngikhabanye yawo solve the 2x and or something like this and understand that this is 2x, the other side is 2x. No. Okay. Right, this is the base that you have, the rectangle that they're talking about, right? This. And then when I say 2D, you'll take this and do this like this, 2x, x. Come what I rule. And now you have this H is here. You can see the 2x and x like this. Meaning this 2x appears once. If you want the area of it, 2x, 2 times this will appear only at the bottom. At the top, it won't be there. Before we can get to the questions. But first, Anna lies. That's calculus for you. So it's a visualization game. So now form an expression. You must form an expression in terms of x and h of the total area of the sheet metal needed to make the container. Okay. So now what is the total area? When we read n times greater than we put 1 around 60 cents. So I calculate the total area of this. Total area. You have the bottom part, you have the side, you have the side, you have the total. When you only have this one, I want the total of the sheet metal. So total is going to be the area of this, the area of the side, the area of the side. That's the total. Total. Lo khathalea motho wa le lo yang size tsa le different wena o ile fela set le bana so meaning how wa shite la fetsa mmere kwa o shota ka masaete o sa shota ka eng so I get the last question of our session so the rest get off for homework. Finance. Are you doing nominal and what? Nominal rate. I forget them. Still have a lot of work. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no time for resting or like anything of that nature. It's only work. Anyway. Two. What is this for? This one I understand this for this part. This one again,
This part.
okay. Then what about the other side? Then this one again. So shorter two sides. There's two sides of this. Okay, yo leba e ya ka mo le bana la ka ya ka mo le bana la ka go di mo na selo ya mo tla se le bana la go di mo go di mo ra na selo so that's why you ka mo na le wa and then ka mo okay two right so as a short about two everything is fine this is your total area right all right 4 plus 2
Oh.
that's the total area so now you are done with the question. This is the total area even form an expression of x and h of the of the total area of the sheet needed to meet the contain. Yes, but now I will have this thing as my total. Now if I okay, right. Total area. This total area in a form of x and h. If the total area is 600 centimeters squared, show that this is okay. So now they give you this field, right? If they say 600 centimeter squared is equals to 2x plus 6, right? And now we have 600 minus 8. We have 6x. That's your answer. Right? You just make h of the subject of the formula. So this one you can get this minus divide by 6x more whole. Right? Check, that's my h. Then you write it in a nice way. H is equal to 600. Right? Good. Then now 11.3. Also prove that volume V of the container can be expressed by the formula this. So now if you prove in that, how would you find the volume of this? You will say the volume is what?
Length.
Eh? Length times?
Times breadth times height.
And then? Length times breadth times height. So now what is this? Area. But this area we're now for length times breadth times height, whereas we have the total area here, 80 multiplied by each. That's where you get total volume. Alright? So the total volume, the area total is going to be 2 into each. Then what is each?
Why 16 at each? Why 16 at each?
Repeat. Why? Why was it?
What negative and let's see. Let's just.
Oh, I gotta send you if you do it. There's a substitute though. Le mo le tshwanetse ke lokele. It's gonna be a long thing. You gotta write now. X, I got this one, H, you're gonna put this 600 minus 2x squared over, right? Then into this affects everything. This one will give it down. H times A. Yeah, affect them to that's why I want to give it a because of this. But you are now you get H times 2 times this plus this, not just one thing. But here A affected the 6x file, right? Because of Q on the 6x plus times H. Come on H. So multiply 6 times H is this. Outer, it's now the total of 600 over 2x squared minus 6, right? Then now this, what's salary? A, salary 2x, salary 2x plus 600 minus, and then plus, so we have my affected. And if it was negative, this one will be plus, right? Into this. Right? What now? Yeah. I'll be here. Yeah. Then now I must multiply. This one. Okay. Then what's a lot? What I hear about this thing 200x 200x minus 2 to the power 3 over something x will leave. That's how you go about it. Especially because I want to clean out the whole thing. You get it? Or like you are not going to let's go because let me show you. I was just trying to show you how easy it is. Oh, you did this one, but they only took they didn't take the whole area, they only took area half it. You see? X plus X and then the whole thing. How? Why? What? Maybe I specifically for you. Now we'll take the total area because of that's what they said. The total volume. Also prove the volume V. The coincidence can be of the container can be expressed for the formula V is equal to this. Hmm. So when I was at why one of this one, then times this. I've not said the whole total area multiplied by the age, which is, but it'll be easy for it to raise and then Ravana Ryozana. I'm so interested now. Because that's the total of the thing. This is the total area. Then we are right because of it gave us this. It gave us those expressions so that we can work with this. Lemo, it must find a way for it to end up being. This one come. Is there another negative sign? Yeah, this one is negative already. 2x. It's what like a power. Power you this again. And yes. And yeah. Yeah, this is nice. I'm gonna do it. Anyway, we're done. When I will continue doing this, then determine the v for each area file, determine the value of x for which v will be maximum. That one you know, right? Maximum. You're gonna take this because now the table with v, the function of this, they give you derive it equal to 0. So for x. After determining the volume of the largest possible container which can be made exactly this, what do? You don't equate to 0 with the very expression, you equate it to this. This one is the area. You equate that thing area. It's total area. Area. I got the total area is the 600. Then you're gonna say 600 is equals to this. Then you're gonna solve for determine the volume for the largest. That volume, so it means it's this one. So you're gonna find x first. I get x first from this 600. I got a more nearly for maximum. Yes. Then for exactly 600, which is this one, close to 600, you have the x, which makes the thing largest as possible. After finding that x, you then put it here on this 200x minus 2x into that. Then you get the maximum, the largest possible. Let's see how they did it here. They put 10, they found 10 from this one, from this one, from this value. They found the value is what? It's 10. Then to find the maximum, because of this, you'll use that x is the largest. Yeah. But that one here, you equate this to this, or we have already done it. Oh, the h is already maximized for 600 from the very first expression. If, because of I got more, or one of x and h, then more h more be a. If h will be this there in terms of x, or it's 1, x squared, then more h maybe x squared. Then you're going to express it in terms of 600, and you have already kept the volume, the area of this thing is 600. Now it's already matched. If you put anything there, it's already on it. So there was no need for us to do that. Now I get it. It's already optimized. How am I gonna get studio, you sign in again. Sign in, Google account now. So you sign in, there's multiple choice questions. There's a video of a video area. Yeah, it's a lot of maths and whatnot, but like there's more roots in science or good for you to see it. Okay, it's in. Only that.
Yeah.
Don't watch anything else that is non-educational. So, look at more before we Can you must do this? Or they are simple for you? This one's simple. They have this 1, 2, 3.
Nothing.
1, 2, 3. Wait, one again. F of x equals 2. This one will be t if it's remember?
Oh.
Then so which is the thing that says my way it's a way now you find it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4 for calculus. The hope or like the floor was all okay. The photo that you know x. I di bana le pila mara tse pedi tseo di a bonahala tse. Ne, sharp. Sharp. No, when now you'll just check yourself and what you panic on, and then whatever. 3D or sharp. I'll make videos on them. I get another one. It's a videos that I got a solution or I want to check them out, like the explanations on them. Like, especially the really those ones say they're like a long one before they work for other people. I'm tired. We did what, 1 hour? 122 minutes is what? Almost an hour. Now I got my mama and I'm gonna go 1 hour. So I'm not coaching today. I when I come to man. And I had a shop and I gave come I got a surface over. I gave like saying again more in here. In an uncomfortable way. Is it like in terms of what? Like when you come in you pay, when you come you pay, I gave more expressive. So what I am expressive about is whatever that, like whenever she can send all of it or however she can, she needs to be the one who tells me or otoloka I can send them. Half is over and now I will hold the accountable what she says. Kaoro wa slowly not to say and I don't know your mind guy corner who fell so come cool any method like come causing you I don't have a problem. The one thing that you need to remember when we are having like all this at work. Like I'm serious. Okay. Sure. Thank you. So no, hana parane ya hore a ka ira o lebeletse matsogo, wena matsogo wa di a bua go matsogo.